Hi guys, Chloe here. My midwife is actually going to come over pretty soon so we can interview. Pretty sure I'm going to go with her. She seems awesome. I talked to her over the phone. Cody won't be able to make it to this interview, but if we feel needed to, we will do a Skype interview. Her name is Beth. Beth works in Meridian Birthing Center, the New Beginnings Birthing Center. They are planning to open one at the end of this year sometime. By then, baby Jet will already make his appearance, but we are only doing a home birth anyway, so we probably don't need the birthing center. I am a part of some groups on Facebook, home birthing, unmedicated birth groups. One being called... see. One being called Home Birth Mothers Support and Chat, and Home Birth Assisted and Unassisted. I think it's really important to have a support group. Reason being why I chose to have an unmedicated at-home birth with the comfort of people that I love and people that love me. I asked them a few questions if they could answer. One of the questions was, what would you ask your midwife or your doula in your interview? And I'm just going to kind of read over my questions that I'll be asking my midwife. I hope she doesn't feel overwhelmed. Everybody that answered to that post, thank you so much. So I'm going to go over with my midwife what I want as my birth plan. I'm also going to tell her and talk to her about why I chose this. It's very important to me that it's different than a hospital setting. It was different than my hospital experience, and that I truly get what I would like, unless there needs to be a medical intervention. Hopefully there won't be. But I'm going to express my past birth and the way it made me feel. Another question, how soon do I call you? How soon can you get here? Since she is in Meridian, that one's very important to me because, you know, I just don't know if I'll know what to do if the baby comes out and it's just laying there on my bed and, you know, so hopefully she'll be there. Will you provide a home birth kit or do I need to provide one? I am one of those people that is always a step ahead of everything. Even months, you know, I'm already thinking of my popsicle liners and how I make those, and I need to start making those. I'm always like the person that when I think about it, I gotta get it all together. But since I joined these groups, they've told me that my midwife may provide that. It's just different in different areas. But where she's in Meridian, Idaho, I don't know if she's gonna bring one with her. She's gonna pack up my tub in the, you know, the car and bring it, and she's gonna be there on time. When am I gonna need it? I will have a larger size bathtub, so I don't know if that'll work. And will she be catching the baby, or does Cody get to? Some of the videos that I've watched, that's the only home birth experience that I know is the videos that I watch. Bless their souls. I probably shouldn't watch them all the time or as much as I do, or the ones that I do, but I do. And I saw that the dads were actually catching the baby, and then there was some where the midwife was actually. Another question I have is what her thoughts and feelings are on delayed cord clamping. I know nothing about that. I just know that's more of a popular thing these days, so maybe it's important, and maybe she can give me a little bit more of an insight to it. Another question I wanted to ask her, and I kind of have talked to my doula already about it, and she will meet my midwife later on this month, I believe, for the first time, because my doula is in town where I live. Sorry, once again, I am from Twin Falls, Idaho. My doula lives in Twin Falls, Idaho area. And my midwife is all the way in Boise, Meridian at the birthing center. So I'm going to ask her what her thoughts are, if she's heard anything about my doula, or her thoughts, or heard any good feedback. I'd like to hear it. Another question, what about the extra tests that come from the clinic, such as glucose tests? Do you want those done? Were those important to her? Does she do those? Provide those? You never know. I have 2 more questions here. How far can I get without being induced? How, does she recommend that I don't wait over 42 weeks? Does she, believe in maybe before 37 weeks, or what her feel is about getting induced? I know that's another one of my fears about having the baby at home and unmedicated, because that also includes Pitocin or whatever, induces your labor. With my first child, I was so ready to be induced. Not only the anxiety, but my pelvis bone was in a lot of pain, and it just got worse and worse and worse over time, to the point where I could almost not get out of bed or get out of the couch. I was stuck in the couch for most of the day. I was taking a shower with my yoga ball, that birthing ball, that big huge blue ball. I was putting that in my shower and sitting on it because I couldn't take a shower because I couldn't stand that long. So I was really excited and just in a rush to get Italy out. Italy is my first daughter. And then my last question, which she may think is just bizarre. I did some research yesterday on breech births. I watched some epic videos about breech birth. They don't look fun at all. They look hard. They look scary, but they look possible. And one of the videos had said there's not a lot of doctors or midwives who approve and will deliver a breech baby. This lady did find somebody that was willing to deliver a breech baby. I just want to know if she's open for that. I want to know every possibility and what she thinks. So yeah, stay tuned. I'm super excited to meet her. See ya. See you soon, Beth. Bye guys. Thank you.